Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So SMU's offense takes the field. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bowman.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Mustangs in the hurry up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Walters. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw. It's Velasquez. On target over the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Rides the back on the option to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cuber. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Mustangs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Barrels ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. These last 2 plays have just made you go, what are you doing? 3rd and goal, a chance to set it right. The give to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So North Texas offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus.
Pickoff! What a play to set him up!
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Mustangs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has one stop. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll run the sneak for it. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much in the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Pulled and fired complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Velasquez. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They'll run it from the gun. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Finds his tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Third down play from the gun. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 45. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Looking for a man. It's Velasquez. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Returns it inside the 30 to the 29. And after the interception, they'll try to cash it in with a score.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got his man across the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. North Texas lining up, facing third and long. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
North Texas will have to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Velasquez. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
From the gun, the ground game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Now you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and often, this game is not over. They're trailing by 11 to Utah. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. North Texas could see if they can get a chunk play here on 2nd and inches. Wide receiver comes in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. North Texas getting it done with the explosive run. Now back to work. Give to the back. Quick spin on the run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Fires to the tight end. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
North Texas to the line with 1.5 miles to go on 3rd down. Unleashes one deep. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The run from the shotgun. Follows a good block there. Picks up 3s out to the 9. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Mustangs are on the move. To the air, it's Velasquez. Got it in the middle, it's Walters. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Cuber. Got a little space. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Walker. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
He'll do it himself. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Trying to pound it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
North Texas, 0.
He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Got his man down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Might as well give it to him again. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. North Texas in the hurry up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Finds a spot in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. It's Gilliam.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Got his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking downfield, it's Velasquez. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Dropping back, it's Velasquez. He slings it deep to the left. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Minnesota is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. The type of performance we're just not used to seeing in Minneapolis. They're trailing by 29 to Utah. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off from the shotgun. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fires left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And wings it incomplete. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long.
You got to give the defense credit here because they came out here in the second half with the goal of putting the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Velasquez. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
and giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Turning it on! Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Westbrook. Smashes and runs through another one. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. Touchdown Mustangs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, you know, this guy's a huge weapon catching the football, and David, he's difficult to bring down. What an athlete with his size and speed.
Dude, it's stupid. You want me to play defense now against all these guys and all this speed and skill all over the yard, and then you got a tight end like this who can not only catch it with his big frame and his big body, but do that after the catch. It's just so hard to play defense nowadays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. Oh, my, circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. That pass is incomplete. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Bought a little time, lets it go. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. North Texas will have to punt it away. Gonna make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. On the move, it's Cuber. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Walker. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll run this play from the pistol. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Give to the running back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Quick release on the RPO. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arkansas State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Red Wolves. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the up. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. North Texas will have to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll give it to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Velasquez. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Punt is on its way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here's the pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. Hunt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Got the quick completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Looking to throw, it's Velasquez. Immediately fires to the middle. Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. And man, they're taking advantage right now.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise, by